Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take a deeper, more thoughtful dive into something that's surprisingly telling about our everyday lives, and that's what's inside our bags and how those contents mirror our consumption habits and ultimately our mindset. Have you ever paused for a moment and just opened your bag, spilling out all those items onto the table, wondering why you even carry half of them? It's almost like looking into a mini time capsule of your habits, your priorities, and sometimes even your struggles. Our bags aren't just random containers, they often become a reflection of our lifestyle, filled with everything from absolute essentials like keys, wallet, phone, to those random knickknacks we picked up on a whim or haven't touched in months. Let me show you what's in my bag. Okay, body spray, hand lotion. I use these things daily. My wallet, keys. I have children's Tylenol that won't fit in here. My sunglasses, gum, more gum, safety. Uh, that's about it. But this bag right here, when I learned how much I was over consuming, I was like, okay, we're gonna chill with that. I was like, all right, we're gonna fill this with my essentials, which would be an inhaler. These things I use every day. My Clorox wipes, deodorant, a pen, my eyes get dry, so I have my Systane, lip gloss, a Tide pen, and chapstick, Dramamine, and cough drops. I was a brand ambassador for a makeup company for a few months, so I'm going to show you all the products I overconsumed there, but I'm going to finish talking about this. Here's where this gets really interesting. This little collection of items can actually reveal a much bigger issue, and that's overconsumption. In today's world, it's so easy to fall into the trap of constantly acquiring more stuff, believing each new thing will somehow bring us happiness, convenience, or status. Yet the reality is often quite the opposite. Instead of joy, we get clutter. Not just physical clutter, but mental clutter too. Also, it's expensive. But the weight of carrying all these things around, literally and figuratively, can actually weigh us down in ways we don't even notice right away. Think about it for a second. When your bag is bursting at the seams, it's not just about the heaviness on your shoulder. It can translate into stress, anxiety, a feeling of being overwhelmed by the sheer volume of what you have to manage or keep track of. That overwhelming bag is a metaphor for an overflowing life, overloaded with things that don't necessarily add value or meaning to your life. And that is exhausting. So, what can we do about this? The first step is awareness. Take a long, honest, hard look inside your bag right now. Pull everything out and examine it carefully. Are those items you haven't touched in months? Things that were once exciting but now just take up space? Consider donating them to someone who might need them or recycling them responsibly. This simple act of decluttering doesn't just lighten your load physically, it is a symbolic gesture that can bring a sense of relief and freedom. Believe me, I've had to do this and I'm about to show you. It was wild, everything I had. But next, it's crucial to cultivate mindfulness about what we bring into our lives moving forward. After you've decluttered, let's make better decisions moving forward. So before you buy something new, pause and ask yourself, do I really need this? Or will this item genuinely add value to my daily life? When we shop with intention rather than impulse, we break free from the endless cycle of overconsumption. We start to appreciate quality over quantity, and that shift can be incredibly empowering. So empowering. When I was a brand ambassador for Younique, I bought so much. And anytime we had new products come out, I thought I had to buy them. So I'm going to gather all of my unique products I collected within 2 years. Okay, so with Unique, I was a brand ambassador. I did make a commission, a good commission, and I did very well. But the reason why I did so well is because I was buying from myself. I was like, heck yeah, new makeup with a discount, but not like thinking, oh, I still have to pay for this. So I did end up starting to just purchase things when I made a sale. And I'm not hating on anybody that does this because it was one of the most fun jobs I've ever had. However, do I need this many cheek and lip tints? This one is Champagne Shimmer. It's a highlight I've used maybe twice. It's beautiful. It really is. I mean, but I never use it. I got a little pocket palette that's supposed to go in your purse. You've got your highlighter, your eyeshadow, some blush, and some lip gloss. This wasn't even in my purse. I have several of these. I gave 2 away to my daughter. This is a liquid eyeshadow. These are really cool. I don't wear them. So many mascaras. There, I have another one of these purple ones over there. I have their lip gloss, eyeliners. But these cheek things, now I do love this. This is the Barely Bronzed contour. I do use that one daily. This is Barely Blushing. They're literally barely there. So these are about $30 a piece. I have so many lipsticks, so many lip stains. I mean, this is overconsumption at its finest. It's outrageous how much I had bought. I probably spent close to $6,000 on makeup. Yeah. I mean, all of it. All of it. I got it all. I got all the makeup that they sold. Like, these were awesome. All of it's great. It's just expensive makeup that you don't need a lot of. My husband and I would fight all the time because of this. And I see now where he was coming from. But back then, I just wanted to work, and I had 2 babies at home and didn't have the opportunity to go work. And I used to work at Ulta. I loved it. But I mean, I don't need all this stuff. I don't even use it. It's wild. So that's why I wanted to do this today. I wanted to let you guys know that I mean, even me, I have an Amazon storefront. I have a TikTok showcase. And what I'm trying to do is show you products that will last you, that are used for several different things. Uh, Less is more. All of this stuff stresses me out. It would stress anybody out. So it's too much to think about. It's not that big a deal having all this makeup. I am an impulse buyer, by the way. So I will have a buyer's remorse and return things, but for the most part, I don't. I just have buyer's remorse because I feel bad for spending money because that was an impulse buy. So I've learned now that I'm almost 40, I've learned how to kind of control that a little bit as much as I can. You know, this impulse buying and then the consumer pressure from influencers like myself. I'm an influencer, and I'm not trying to influence you to buy things. I'm trying to influence you to pay attention to where you're spending your money in the real world and online, your social media currency. Fast fashion and over purchasing duplicates, that's me. I have this shirt in white. The tank tops at Target that are like $8. I have a blue one, a red and white striped one, a tan one, a pink one, black one, a cream colored one more. I think it's purple. Yeah, that's way too many tank tops. I don't wear them. It's just so silly. Remember, embracing simplicity isn't about depriving yourself or living with less just for the sake of it. It's about making space, both physically and mentally, for what truly matters. When we clear out the unnecessary, we open up room for clarity, peace, and joy. We create a lifestyle that prioritizes meaningful experiences and genuine needs over fleeting wants. Create a list of what you want and what you need and go off of that if you have to. But thank you guys so much for spending this time with me today. If you found this reflection helpful or inspiring, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more thoughtful conversations about living a balanced, fulfilling life. And until next time, take care of yourself, take care of others, keep it simple, and remember, sometimes less is actually really more. You guys have a good one. Bye.